Kids do super funny stuff too. Your taste buds and even your DNA. So I've had like some weird stomach issues with it ever since then. So like I was never a super big fan of pizza to begin with, and then just since kids, I basically don't eat it. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a little dumpling. So we're gonna take our first tab up at the top and our second tab. I mean, you can literally start anywhere at any of these tabs. I just always start at the top. I don't know why, I just do. So we're gonna take our first tab and fold it down, and then we're gonna take our second tab and fold it down on top. And where the two tabs overlap right here, we are going to stitch through both layers and pull it nice and tight. So then we're going to do this, then we're just going to go all the way around doing that same thing over and over, going up through one layer and down through the next one, up and down, up and down, up and down, all the way around. So we're going to fold tab 3 on top of tab 2, and this time I'm going to stitch. And so the way they all kind of end up laying down on top of each other, I think starts to look like when you have like those little dumplings that are like pinched, like pleated and pinched all the way around. That's kind of what we're doing, except, wow, did I just like not cut there? I totally didn't. Okay, where are my scissors? I like missed a cut. There should be one there. I don't know. I've never had that happen before. So we're sort of pleating, except instead of folding, I make a cut and then lay them on top of each other. Because Ida cloth is so stiff of a fabric to work with, actually pleating it, I find, is pretty difficult and kind of a pain in the butt. You can do that. I just personally don't recommend it, and I don't want to go through that hassle. If you are cool with that, then go for it, if that works for you. That's kind of my entire philosophy on cross stitching is this is the way I do it. If a different way works for you, go for it. No shame. There's no one right or wrong way to do things. This is just how I do it. So it's the pizza sauce that gets me to pizza. Yes, exactly. So my partner is allergic to dairy. And so we ordered from Pizza Hut a cheeseless pizza, but I wanted the cheesy crust because it's like breadsticks but with cheese stuffed inside, and it's salty, and it doesn't have pasta, it doesn't have like the red sauce or anything on it. And so we ordered a cheesy crust pizza with no cheese on the actual pizza. And when he went to go pick it up, the guy was like, "This is the weirdest pizza that I have ever made. Like, I genuinely don't understand." And we thought this was a joke order and that nobody was going to actually come to pick it up. And so then my partner had to explain, like, well, I'm allergic to pizza, or I'm allergic to dairy, but I want pizza. But my partner doesn't like the red sauce, but she really likes the cheesy crust. So she's going to eat the cheesy crust and I'm going to eat the rest of the pizza. And then the guy was like, "That makes so much more sense. Thank you for telling me, because like we were tripping out on this pizza." I'm glad that we could be the magical cryptids that do just the weirdest shit for people. Like, can that just be my life? Can I just be the weird cryptid who just orders the most bizarre shit and trips people out at their place of work? Because I'm cool with that. Okay, so we've stitched all the way around. I did a couple extra stitches just because I do. And then we just tie up. And we just tie a little knot. You could tie it on the underside of this if you wanted to. I don't bother. I just tie it right on top. The other thing that you could do at this stage, because I know a lot of people get really self-conscious about what the back of their piece looks like, and like technically you can still see the back of this. So what you can do is you can take like a piece of felt and cut it in a circle and then like hot glue it onto here, and it completely encloses everything, and no one can see the back of your work anymore except you. And then it like also gives it like a nice polished, finished feel to it. So that is definitely like something you can do if you are self-conscious about the back of your piece. I don't bother to do that mostly because I make so many pieces. I don't want to bother with a hot glue gun and with felt and cutting and all of the things. So I literally just leave my pieces like this, and like, that's fine. It's just gonna go up on the wall on a little hook like that. But yeah, I want to frame all my cross stitch projects, but I'm so lazy to do that. Please send help. I had not hooped a single piece finished off a single piece in about 5 years. Until a few months ago when I started streaming to Twitch while I cross-stitch. So now that I'm streaming on Twitch, my viewers can redeem